25% of U.S. fourth graders are pressured by friends or classmates to use drugs or alcohol.
Pepperoni is America's favorite pizza topping. Japan's favorite pizza topping? Squid.
According to the University of California at Berkeley, the most difficult food to give up is cheese. The average American eats 28 pounds a year, mostly cheddar and mozzarella.
27 million Cokes will be consumed worldwide in the next hour. That's over 600 million Cokes per day.
A considerably smaller amount of Americans cosplay. Why hasn't this phenomenon caught on? Why is it that more people would prefer squid on their pizza rather than cosplay? Maybe we should be inviting fourth graders to cosplay rather than using drugs. But the fact is, here in America, being a nerd is one of the worst things to be.
What do you think of like the people who are doing cosplay, the dressing up, things like that? Do you think that's
I think it's cute.
Do you do this often? Or?
Yeah, quite often actually.
Yeah.
Any chance we get.
Is it like is it attractive when somebody cosplays? Is it like a cute thing?
Sometimes. It's just kind of like,
Usually it's just amusing.
Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea.
Do you think there's something attractive about girls who like dress up like their favorite, like, you know, like maybe dress up like Catwoman or something like that? I mean, is that sexy?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's no Princess Leia in a gold bikini, but it'll work, man.
Guys need to cosplay.
Yeah. Like if you meet a girl, like is like you're dressed up like Wolverine cosplay, and she's dressed up like what, Storm or something like that. Would you? Is that like attractive?
Hey.
When you're at a cosplay, if you have like an outfit and somebody else has like the same outfit but like something better and a better accessory, like there's almost like a tinge of jealousy or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I think there's some competition, kind of like you gotta check out. There's not really anybody else dressed up here, but
like if anybody else like has a like maybe your costume but maybe something better, like a better accessory.
I'd totally beat the girl up whoever like steal my costume. I'd just be like,
I found that at the Star Wars convention. You know, you kind of look and check out, huh?
Yeah, jealousy of the costume.
Yeah, you kind of got to check out what other people are doing, and then you can ask them, oh, what'd you do for this or what'd you do for that?
Do you guys do cosplay things and stuff like that?
oh, Renaissance Festival in Kansas City. We all dressed up. It was really fun. We do that stuff sometimes.
Do you ever do it as other things besides Sailor Moon, or
Yeah.
what are some of the other ones you've done?
Science fiction, historical, anime, Witch Hunter Robin, Devil Hunter Yoko, Sailor Starlights, Star Wars, Harry Potter. I really like fairies. Got a lot of fairy costumes.
I don't know. Cosplaying's fun.
What you have just seen is footage from Planet Comicon, the largest Comic-Con in the nation. But why do people come to these? What draws nerds from all over the country to this event? We decided to go to the source and document our findings.
You can usually find some cool stuff that you can't find other places. Ripped DVDs, comic books.
Why are you here at the Comic-Con?
Stock up on comics and get my Batman books! Yeah! What draws you to?
Just start wandering. I want to see everything. I like t-shirts. They're fun. Like bring back memories of the 80s and such. And just start wandering and see what I can find.
I like manga.
I read Nightmares and Fairy Tales, New Mutants, Blind Dick, which is my favorite.
Very good comic. Yes, everyone read it. It's good.
I like comic books. I like Usagi Yojimbo, Samurai Rabbit comic books.
I read a lot of manga, anime, based stuff.
So that's the main part that draws you here. It's not necessarily the action figures or
I love action figures.
So you come here mostly for the comic books.
Comic books and action figures, right?
And action figures? Yeah. A lot of people seem to equate the two, or kind of, if you're interested in one, you're interested in the other.
Mainly, yeah.
Do you think there's a reason for that, or?
Usually it's the fantasy part. You know, you see the characters in the comic books, and then, you know, as a kid, you want to act out those adventures, you know, while you're playing, and you know, just equate that with the action figures.
What you just saw is what we expected. Nerds talking about their favorite comics and the deals they make. But we had a deeper question. What about the social aspect of the nerd life? Like those that go to clubs to pick up people of the opposite sex, do nerds go to Comic-Cons with the hope of meeting their soulmate? Our answers may surprise you.
Is it harder to pick up women or things like that, or is it hard to like get girlfriends? I mean, like there's women around here, but is it like an intermingle kind of like dating thing? Like,
This is certainly not a very social greeting environment.
do you think there's like do you think people come here to like meet other people, like maybe like for dating sort of things like that?
Oh, that definitely happens at cons.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more of a, you know, sort of like a big store, really, where everyone comes to sell stuff.
When you come here, do you do it to meet other people too and talk about your interests, or is it mostly just deals and
Mostly just to see what's
see what's by? Then yeah, you see it more as a giant store, big.
Basically, yeah, some place you can get stuff that you can't normally get around.
Conventions have a lot of room parties. I've met people who've gotten married at conventions. Oh, yeah. They bring their babies in Star Trek uniforms when they're like 3 months old. A lot of socializing at the convention.
I don't know how much the stereotype of, you know, not being able to pick up people comes off, but this isn't a place you come to do it.
Yeah.
Certainly.
So do you think that do you think like that there's like an attraction here or anything like that? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want.
Attraction of what?
Like between sexes or anything like that?
Here? No, not particularly. I don't think so.
Do you think it's like attractive for somebody to like comics or something like that, or?
Because it's
I'm sure there's certain levels of appeal come from finding people who share your interests, but past that, I couldn't say.
And like Playboy Playmates are like really like beautiful women. You know, the stereotypical nerd. Do you think they're attracted to guys like yourself?
No, not at all.
Is there something unattractive, like the stereotypical nerd, which is like what you kind of see at this place? Do you think there's something unattractive about that, or like more attractive, or something that you
about the people.
about like men or women? Do you think it's a good place for people to meet and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, especially, you know, you go somewhere where you would think you have someone in common. I mean, a lot of people might go here. If a woman loves comic books, she's going to come here and hopes there's going to be a million guys that like comic books, you know, if you like that sort of thing. You know, it's nice to hang out with somebody with common interests. So, you know, no, I don't have anything against. I like nerds.
I've been into like Spider-Man, X-Men since I was a little kid, and any girl who knows what she's talking about that kind of stuff, that's just awesome. That's a great thing to have in common.
When we arrived, we were not expecting Playboy Playmates and celebrities to be present at the Comic-Con. We were wondering what nerds, personified by their antisocial behavior and lack of respect for public figures, think about these people making money off of their interests. And regarding Playboy Playmates? What are your views on Playmates? Do you think like women like that can have like a general interest in people like yourselves or me?
Hell no.
I think it's to draw the poor
bitches who only
disillusions.
care about
Hi, my name is Sandra Taylor. I'm here in Kansas City at the Comic-Con. I was a celebrity pictorial in Playboy. I don't know if you could shoot my covers. I was on 2 covers. I was in a lot of movies. Under Siege 2 with Steven Seagal, Batman and Robin. I'm coming out in a movie called Princess Diaries 2. You may have seen the first one. I'm the reporter. Kansas has been very wonderful. Everybody's very nice and gracious.
Like, oh, the Playmates are here, you know, and things like that.
Yeah, from 1985.
Okay.
So I'm very happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
As for the Playmates, I think it's clear what they're here to draw people in for. So.
What brings me to places like this is, you know, the conventions, and you're able to access your fans, and you're able to, you know, meet and greet the people who actually buy the magazines and buy your posters and calendars and go see your movies. And sometimes it's real nice to make yourself accessible.
I really don't know why they would have Playmates at a comic convention, you know, other than just eye candy, but, you know, I'm not going to complain about it.
You know, you can't just stay. I live in Malibu, you know, and it's a very small little community. You just can't stay in Malibu all the time.
Yeah,
But I'm really happy to be here.
Then you like kind of talking with fans that you normally would never.
I love meeting. Haven't met anyone rude, anyone, you know, nothing. It's been a wonderful experience.
They also have their token celebrity, only there to draw a crowd. We had a candid interview that opened our eyes to who these people really are.
Like, I don't go to the TV people or Lorenzo Lamas, aka Lorenzo Lamas.
Lorenzo Lamas, and I was on a show called Renegade, and now I'm on a show called The Bold and the Beautiful. And I'm here in Kansas City selling my autographs.
Is there like a reason, like other than selling autographs, like were you invited to come to the Comic-Con?
I was invited, yeah. They sometimes ask celebrities to come to these conventions to help bring in, folks at the door. And I come because it's a good way to sell pictures and, meet some fans and see Kansas City.
How long was Renegade in syndication?
5 years. We were on the air for 5 years.
And you starred in, there was Renegade the movie, correct?
Well, what they did is they made a movie out of 2 episodes of Renegade. Kind of put them together.
Okay. What would you say, like, are you interested in comics or anything like that, or anything?
When I was younger, I was into comics, but not so much anymore. Got a lot of kids, though, and they're into it.
Okay. Do you have any upcoming like movies or things you're starring in?
Well, right now I'm on that daytime show I told you about.
They don't have enough to do, like, in their career, so, they come here, but it just seems kind of, like, condescending almost.
Yeah.
Like, they're sitting there and they're all like...
Still producing and starring in independent movies. I got one coming out on Sci-Fi Channel called Biohazard. It's like Alien.
It's like, do you think people have been really nice around here? Have you talked to a lot of people, met a lot of people?
Yeah. I'd say the folks out here are real nice.
What do you think of Lorenzo Lamas?
That dude's so
real down to earth, friendly.
Thanks, would you say, like, are these people, like, that you could see yourself, like, getting along with, or maybe, like, hanging out with, or talking to? Or are they just kind of, like, out of your interest kind of things?
Oh, are you saying that am I too good to talk to normal people?
No.
That dude's so
aka Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh, no, it's not.
That's not it. I'm not. I enjoy meeting people, all walks of life. As a matter of fact, people in show business are kind of boring to me because all they talk about are themselves. At least that's what I found. So most of my friends are not even actors. Most of my friends are out of the business, out of show business.
Like people more down to earth.
So thanks a lot.
Was this really abnormal behavior? As we discovered through our experience, it may not be so unusual after all.
Hi, my name is Julie Caitlin Brown, and I'm probably best known in science fiction for playing Natoth on Babylon 5. But I started by playing Tai Kajata on Deep Space Nine, and then I played Vekor on Star Trek The Next Generation. I've been an actor since I was 18. I was on Broadway in 1990 to 92 for Tommy Tune in a musical called Grand Hotel. I've done about 35 guest stars on different shows, and I've been doing conventions about 10 years. It's a lot of fun. I've traveled all over the world. It's very cool.
Do you like the people you meet here?
Oh, it's really diverse. It's amazing. I have met nuclear physicists. I have met doctors of molecular biology. I have met astronauts. I have met, anything you can think of. There's a gal that comes to these shows that works with Hubble telescope. It's amazing. It's very cool.
Do you think, like, maybe, like, people stereotype as nerds and stuff? I mean, do you look at them as, like, over eccentric or things like that?
Do I go to a football game and think that the guy out there in 30-degree below weather with his belly painted blue for the Minnesota Vikings is an idiot? Whoa! I think that when you love something and when you want to be part of it and you dress up as your favorite character, I think that's inherent in human nature. I don't see it as weird. I see it as someone just doing what they love.